Given that tan 2x plus tan x equals 0, show that tan x equals 0 or tan squared x equals 3. Hence, find all solutions of tan 2x plus tan x equals 0 in the interval of x between 0 degrees and 180 degrees. So let's have a little look at this question then. So, what have we got here then? We got this. Use the double angle formula then for part A. Here, tan 2x is 2 tan x over 1 minus tan squared x plus tan x equals 0. So let's move things around then. So okay, leave the tan x as is and then move this thing over the other side, and I'm going to move this around the other way because I've introduced a minus which I can bring underneath by writing this first and then flipping the sign of the second thing also. So I've got that. So then move this up to be with the thing the other side. So tan squared x minus 1 tan x. And then I've moved that up there, and at the same time, once it's moved up there, I'm going to move this across. Minus 2 tan x equals 0. So it's a bit complicated, isn't it? So here we've got tan x in a bracket. Outside the bracket is common, and we've got tan squared. There's minus 1 there, but there's another minus 2 here, so that's minus 3 equals 0. So that implies then that either tan x equals 0 or tan squared x is equal to 3, which is what we wanted to show. So that's part A done then. Solve this equation then for x between 0 and 180. Well, here, part B. Let's do the first part then. Tan x is 0. Between 0 and 180. Draw a circle, right cast. Doesn't take a moment to do. Tan is non-negative, so we call it positive, say here and here. Mark off alpha, the associated acute angle. I've gone from 0 to 360. And write tan alpha and drop the negative if there is one to drop. That tells us that alpha is 0. So, if alpha is 0 then, x will equal 0 degrees. I'm going to go around to the first angle. And the next one is around to here, isn't it, which is 180. Now, does it include the 0 to 180? No, it doesn't, so no solutions. Not valid. These are outside range. Okay, that's the first one done then. Now let's look at tan squared tan squared equals 3, so that would tell us that tan x is equal to plus or minus root 3. Let's look at the plus root 3 first. CAST, tan is positive then, here and here as before. Draw 2 lines, mark off alpha, associated acute angle, and then our solution will be around to here, won't it? Tan alpha is root 3. So that tells us that alpha is 60 degrees. So our first solution, which is the only solution in the range, because this one would be outside of the range, x is equal to 60 degrees. Now if we do tan alpha is minus root 3, again we draw our circle, right cast. Tan is negative, so it's negative here and here, 2 lines. Alpha to the horizontal. Tan alpha is root 3, so alpha is 60 degrees again, of course. Standard trig ratio, so we come round to here, the only one in range is round here, round 180 back 60. So x is equal to 180 minus 60. Which is 120 degrees. So final answer then. So the answer, x is equal to 60 degrees and 120 degrees. These are the only two values in our said range. So that completes part B, yeah.